you, mate. game of the Brookings, South Dakota tournament. Shakopee in black, Grand Forks in white. Shakopee's going from left to right on your screen. Grand Forks right to left. Landon starting at center with Jimmy and Logan. Hayden and Claude back at D, and as always, Gabe over in net. Here we go. Grand Forks one's controlling the neutral zone. Sending it up the ice. Claude is there. Hayden's there to help out. Hayden coming up the ice, tries to get it over. Grand Forks keeps it in the zone. Fires in, shot wide, shot behind the net. Claude giving chase, gets it up to Logan. Out to the point. Oh! No goal, no goal. They called no goal. Wow, no goal off the post. Looked like it was in. Hayden, Mason, and Jimmy in. Also in Stebbins come in at D. Jimmy along the far boards. Tries to get, oh no, dangerous pass. Gabe with a nice deflection. Puck loose in front. Grand Forks shoots wide left. Stebbins behind the net. Leaves him alone. Oh, out to the point. Shot high. Hits a light. Sawyer comes on for Jimmy. Mason at center. Caleb and Sawyer to his right and left. Mason tries to come in with it. Grand Forks wins the face-off. Dumps it into the close zone here. Kelso's there. The box out. Puck loose in back of the net. Oh, Grand Forks centers. Nice job by Kelso. Clears it. Shakopee having a hard time getting out of the defensive zone. Here comes Grand Forks. Nice. Mason shoots it in. Mason again. Tries to center to Sawyer. Doesn't quite get through. Here comes Grand Forks. Claude keeps it in. Tries to get it up to Noah. Grand Forks into the neutral zone here. Coming in on Aiden. Fires it in. Claude behind the net. Gotta stop making those cross-ice passes in the zone, boys. Mason tries to get it up to Sawyer. Sawyer giving chase. Grand Forks across neutral ice, dumps it into the far corner. Claude behind the net. Sends it around, coming out to the point. Noah's trying to pinch in. Ooh, Grand Forks with a nice pass in front. Aiden clears it. Comes Noah. Claude tries to ice it down. Maybe on net. We'll see. Looks like it's on net. No icing. Matt comes on for Sawyer. Aiden tries to come through. Fighting for the puck. Sends it in. Landon's there with Logan. Fires! Goal! Landon with the shot. Nice pass across by Aiden. Kelso and Stebbins come on. Well, that might have been Kelso, I'm sorry. Landon at center. Matt and Landon. Something happened with their goalie. He came off. Landon at center. Matt along the far boards. Tries to dump it in. Pressuring. Puck into the close corner. Kelso controlling out of the zone. Dumps it in. Forks giving defensive passes here into neutral ice. Gets by Logan. Shot just wide. Matt along the boards. Here comes Matt. Gets it up to Landon. Sends it in. Line change coming. Jimmy, Claude, Mason. Come on. And Caleb. Jimmy gets it up to Caleb. Grand Forks steals it. Comes into the zone. Shot just wide. Comes Kelso. Ooh. Grand Forks takes that out to the point. Mason gets it up to Jimmy. Jimmy's got one to beat. Gets it over to Mason. Ooh, Mason's trying to get it to Jimmy in front. Gets it out to the point to Claude. Ooh, gets by him. Aiden giving chase here. Tries to get it up to Caleb. And should be icing on Grand Forks. First stoppage of the game there. Besides the goal. Face off in our zone. Mason at center. He tries to get to Aiden. Fires in. Ooh. Sawyer tried to tip it. Just got off his stick a little wrong. Mason giving chase into the neutral zone. Takes control. Uh-oh. Loses control to the far corner. Gets it up to Aiden. Aiden's got some room to work here. Here comes Aiden. Aiden fires. Shot low. Rebound there. Aiden's pinching down. Mason's filling in. Aiden's giving pressure. Looks like Aiden got gas there. Good pressure there by RD. Here comes Grand Forks. Nice shot by Aiden again. Mason takes control behind their own net. Here comes Mason. Up the ice. Dumps into the corner. Sawyer's there. Sawyer's giving chase. Devin comes on. Looks like Noah and Landon come on. Sawyer comes off. Matt comes on. Grand Forks dumps it into the zone. They've got one on. Stebbins is there. Stebbins gets it over to Matt. Matt along the corner. Behind their own net. Gets it over to Landon. Stebbins steals it. Tries to get it up to Noah. Kelso behind her own net. Gets it up to Noah. Noah dumps it out of the zone. Comes Kelso. Uh-oh, out to the point. Get on it, Noah. Kelso giving chase again. Gets it over to Landon. Landon's got some space. Gets it back to Kelso. Oop, Grand Forks intercepts that pass from Kelso to Matt. Out to the point again. Lefty shooting. Nice blocker save by Gabe. Matt along the boards. Chips it up. Good battle. Matt comes away with it again. Oh, gets leveled. Here comes Grand Forks. Nice job by Kelso. Uh-oh. Firing in. Shot wide. Jimmy comes on. Pressure over to Noah. Grand Forks coming into the zone. Offsides. Shots on goal, 2 for Grand Forks, 3 for Shakopee. Mason, Logan, and Jimmy. In with Aiden and Claude. Jimmy. Claude gets it out of the zone. Grand Forks dumps it in again. Gets it over to Mason. Oh, shot coming in. Aiden takes control. Tries to get it to Jimmy. Out of the zone. Offsides again. Face off in neutral ice. Mason wins it forward, giving chase. Grand Forks gets it out of our zone. Here comes long post boards. Nice job by Aiden. Gets it on the stick. And should have been tipped. Nope, no tip called. Icing. Coming back into our zone. Sawyer, Landon, and Caleb. In with Kelso and Stebbins. Landon. Nope. Oh, out of the zone. Sawyer giving chase. Gets up to Kelso and no icing called. Landon giving chase. Getting the pressure. Sawyer's there. Gets the body on him. Stebbins back at center ice. Gets it over to Kelso. Kelso tries to get up to Caleb. Here comes Grand Forks. 1-on-2 here. Oh, we got a 3-on-2 all of a sudden. Nice job by Stebbins. Oh! Bumps it in the zone. Gets under Kelso's stick. Tries to get it up the boards to Sawyer. Caleb giving chase. Tries to get it across to Landon. Into neutral ice. Grand Forks entering the zone. Kelso gets a stick on it. Uh-oh. Nice job by Gabe. Glove save. Behind the net. Stebbins tries to clear. Does not. Nice job there by Kelso. Stebbins. Tries to shoot. Gets the stick lifted. Here comes Matt. Matt's coming behind him. He's battling. Stebbins keeps it in. Fires. Shot wide. Oh no, quad fan. Shot coming in high. Glove save. Bouncing puck. Oh, shot comes wide. Oh. Gabe had that. So apparently they stopped the play. Mason, Noah, and Matt in at forwards. Claude and Aiden back at D. Mason wins it over to Noah. Noah, over to Matt. Got a 1-on-2 here. Getting tracked down. Getting the battle. Mason comes in to help. Good battle coming. Mason behind the net. Matt comes in to help. Matt gets it out to Noah. Puck coming, cross neutral ice. Claude's there. Nice job by Claude. Matt gets it up to Mason. Landon sends it back in. Jimmy giving chase. Logan out there too with Landon. Stebbins. Grand Forks dumps it into the far corner. 4 minutes remaining in the first. Logan gets it behind her own net. Grand Forks. Grand Forks sends it out to the point. Bouncing puck. Shot. Coming in high. Kelso gets it out of the zone. Grand Forks sends it in. Should have been offside. So it was not called. Stebbins gets it up the ice to Jimmy. Jimmy's got one to beat. Fires in. Shot wide. Forks dumps it into the corner. Landon's giving chase. Comes behind his own net. Off the wall. Bouncing puck. Comes down. Grand Forks stops the icing call. Sawyer, Caleb, and Mason come on with Claude and Aiden. Aiden giving chase, far corner. Here comes Sawyer. Sawyer along the far boards, gets it over to Caleb. Caleb dumps it into the zone. Here comes Sawyer. Ooh, Sawyer with the kick. Giving chase. Here comes Grand Forks into the neutral ice. 1 to beat. 2 on 1. Aiden takes it. Nice job. Sends it up to Caleb. Mason up the board. Sawyer giving chase again. Mason. Grand Forks sends it up the boards again. Aiden giving chase. Aiden's there. Aiden's still on it. Gets out of the zone. Caleb's there. Claude's there. Claude up to Mason. Nice sauce pass. That was Mason. Ooh, gets his pocket pick. Matt comes on. Noah comes on. Mason's still giving chase. Matt gets it back to Kelso. Kelso up to Noah. Matt giving chase and behind the net. There's Kelso. Fires in. Noah. Ooh, just under Kelso's stick. Stebbins. Kelso giving chase. Nice job, Kelso. Oh, penalty incoming. Landon, Claude. Looks like Kelso's coming out. Grand Forks will go on the power play. Stebbins. Oh, puck loose in front. Gabe stops. Nice job. Face off far side. Grand Forks controls out to the point. Nice. Oh, Claude lets it go. Gets it out of the zone. Grand Forks entering the zone here. Fires in. Shot off the post, just wide. Claude sends it around. Gets it out of the zone. Noah giving chase here. Drops back. Smart play. Here comes D. Shot wide. Bouncing puck to the corner. Landon. And puck out of bounds. Up and over the glass. Tried to go off the glass, it went up and over. Sawyer and Landon come on. Here comes Grand Forks, fires, and Landon in at center, Sawyer and Logan in there with him. Grand Forks controls it, sends it in. Aiden tries to get it up the ice, gets it up to Landon. Sawyer coming in there with Logan, sends it into the corner. Bouncing puck behind the net. 5 seconds left.
With 22 seconds left in the first period, we have a Grand Forks goal scored by
Here we go, start of the second. Landon, Jimmy, and Logan in. With Kelso and Stebbins, it looks like. Chase to the corner here. Offsides, Shakopee. Face off in the close zone in the neutral ice. Jimmy comes away with it. Fires in wide. Logan behind the net. Here comes Grand Forks. Up in the neutral ice. Landon. Stebbins gets it out of the zone. Up to Jimmy. Jimmy tries to get it over to Logan. Logan sends it in. Intercepted. Grand Forks sends it into the zone. Bouncing puck over to Gabe. Stebbins sends it up to Jimmy. Landon. Nope, that's Logan. Logan's got Landon to his right. Fires in. Coming in. Oh! Logan almost had a rebound.
Go, boys, go!
Grand Forks sends it in the zone. Kelso's there on the far side. Giving chase. Gets it up the ice to Jimmy. Jimmy tips it up. Bouncing puck. Coming for Caleb. Offsides. Grand Forks. Sawyer, Mason, and Caleb. Caleb tries to get in the neutral ice there. Claude giving chase. Aiden there, cover in front of Gabe. Claude. Grand Forks out to the point. Takes it, fires. And nice stick save by Gabe. Face off in front of Gabe here. Mason. Nice glove save by Gabe again. Mason at center. Pushes forward. Gets out of the zone. Not called. Bouncing puck. He's having trouble pressuring here. Here's Mason. On the boards. Sawyer. Grand Forks behind the net again. Here comes Grand Forks with a 3-on-2. Fires in. Off Aiden's shin guard. Pressuring. Shot high. Come on, boys. Pressure. Claude giving chase. Claude sends it up to the point. Fires in. Comes Mason. Oh. Nice job again by Aiden. Sawyer. Landon, Noah, and Matt come on with Kelso and Stebbins. Face off in the close zone here. Grand Forks wins control. Out to the point. Puck coming up. Matt's there. Matt's still there. Matt fires. Kelso gets it up to Matt. Matt over to Landon. And then fires in on net. Landon at center. Noah to his right, Matt to his left. Grand Forks controls, out to Stebbins. Uh-oh. Gets behind him. Stebbins. Offside, Shopper. So 8. Alright, giving pressure. Oh! Off his feet. Stebbins. Should be icing. Mason, Jimmy, and Logan, come on. Stebbins and Kelso. Oh, shot in by Jimmy. Stick save. Mason takes it. He's got Jimmy. Oh, tries to get it back to him. Nice attack. Brings Kelso. Kelso and Stebbins combine to take that one away. Nice job. Gets it up to Mason. Mason and Jimmy again. Oh, check away. Aiden comes on, immediately grabs the puck, tries to get it up to Logan. And Folks on the neutral ice. Aiden! It's up to Jimmy. Stebbins. Over to Logan. Logan gets it out of the zone. Offsides. Caleb comes on with Jimmy. Mason at center. Jimmy trying to control. And penalty coming. Shakopee's going up on the power play. Penalty. Landon at center. Caleb to his right, Matt to his left. Here's Claude. Fires in. Scooped up. Landon wins it to Matt. Matt gets taken out. Here comes Claude. Fires in. Oh, bouncing puck in front. Caleb's there. Caleb's trying to do it. Out to Aiden. Aiden loses it. Aiden into the zone. Fires. Ooh, glove save. Sawyer landed a matter on. In with Kelso and Stebbins. Back to Kelso. Kelso fires in. Oh! Nice shot by Kelso. Landon at center again. He's got Sawyer and Matt. Out of the zone, Kelso tries to get up to Landon. Landon Wasn't prepared for him to miss that. All right. Sawyer tries to keep it in. Puck still loose. Grand Forks cross into their zone. Kelso giving chase. Along with Matt and Stebbins. Kelso behind the net. Oh, great feed, great score. Tied up again, 2-2. Shots 8 for Grand Forks, 7 for Shakopee. So Mason, Jimmy, and Logan are in, along with Aiden and Claude. Aiden giving chase here. Aiden behind his own net. Here comes Aiden. Got a head of steam going. Ooh, gets it poke checked away. Logan sends it up. Aiden still battling. Somebody his own size over there. Claude. Oh no. Puck loose behind the net. Aiden battling in with him. Comes Mason. Puck still loose. Logan comes away with it. He's got Mason to his left. Gets it up to Mason. Oh, just a bit too hard.
With 9:41 left in the second period, we had a power play goal by Shakopee Sabres, scored by number 75, Declan Kelso, assisted by number 65, Landon Thomas.
Bird. Stebbins.
With
Over to Kelso.
9:16 left in the second period,
Kelso tries to get it up the ice to Logan.
scored
Jimmy.
by number 4, Wyatt Scott, assisted by number
Comes Grand Forks.
Ryland Smith.
Comes into the zone. Gets by Kelso. Kelso with a nice stick lift out of there. Puck along the far boards here. Sends it down. Kelso's there behind the net. Nice job. Comes away with it. Gets it over to Jimmy. Grand Forks comes in and fires. Gabe with a nice block. There we go. Good job by Stebbins. Gets out to the point. Fire in high. Comes Jimmy. Out of the zone. Offsides. Landon, Matt, and Noah come on with Aiden and Claude. Landon at center. Nice job, Noah. Noah's trying to tip it around. Matt, nice poke check away. Gets it up to Noah. Noah gets the stick lifted. Gets able to dump it in the zone. Grand Forks behind their own net. Landon centers it. Matt's there. Matt's battling. Matt gets it out to the point. Out to the point again. Here comes Aiden. Aiden looking to fire. Ooh, bouncing puck. Coming across, Claude giving chase. Matt comes away with it. Gets it up to Landon. There's Matt. Matt into the zone. Wanna beat. Fires. Ooh, glove save. Good shot. Mason, back to Kelso. Oh no, Snow got caught up there. Mason, over to Caleb. Oh, puck coming out of the zone. It's a race to the puck. Kelso's there. Walks out. Gets it up the ice. Tip pass. Kelso. Out of the zone. Still over to Mason here. Mason between the legs. Dumps it into the zone. Grand Forks controlling in their D zone. Bouncing puck. It's a race again. Kelso again. Coming back. Stebbins. Gets up to Mason. Caleb behind the net. Oh, pass in front of the point. Oh, nice stop by Gabe. Caleb gets it back to Kelso. Kelso tries to get it up to Sawyer. Grand Forks, nice job by Sawyer again. Stebbins, offsides, no offsides, okay. Kelso giving chase. Battling along the boards, Grand Forks comes away with it, fires in, shot just wide. Puck loose down behind the net again. Mason. Mason and Kelso. Uh-oh. Gabe with a nice save. Jimmy, Logan, and Landon come on with Aiden and Claude. Face off in the zone here. Jimmy tries to come away with it. Bouncing puck. Here comes Claude. Claude gets crushed. Good check. Comes Aiden. Aiden still got it. Fires in. Puck coming around. Jimmy's there. Grand Forks. Here comes Aiden again. Aiden bouncing puck low. Covered. Face off in the zone here. Logan, Landon, and Jimmy. Stebbins and Aiden back at D. Aiden. Ooh, tries to fire. Bouncing puck. Hard to control. Stebbins gets up to Jimmy. Grand Forks coming into the zone. Loses control. Should have been offsides. No call. Stebbins. Landon sends it in. Jimmy giving chase. Kelso comes on. Immediately takes the puck. Stebbins tries to get it up to Landon. Landon gets it to Matt. Matt dumps it in the corner. Giving chase. Comes Matt. On the beat. Gets it in the corner. Comes Grand Forks. Nice job by Mason. Stebbins. And Kelso giving chase. Far corner again. Gonna get it up the ice. Gets it up to Noah. Come on, Noah. And Matt over to Kelso. Kelso looking to get it in deep. There we go. Give chase, boys. Noah's there. Tries to center it. Matt's there in front. Puck coming loose. Kelso tries to keep it in. There's Grand Forks into neutral ice again. On Stebbins. Ooh, nice save by Gabe. Kelso and Mason. Caleb coming in, checking hard. Matt coming out to the point. Matt gets it out of the zone. Give him pressure. Here comes Matt. We're gonna fire. Tries to center it in. Caleb gets it up the ice. Here comes Kelso. Keep going off. Matt. Keep going. Go. Kelso's there. Stebbins sends it around. It's up to Logan. Oh, that is Caleb. That's offsides. What? shot by Gabe. Blocker safe. Bouncing puck out. Sawyer chips it in. Kelso coming off. Bird coming off. Caleb coming off. Stebbins coming off. Nice job by Sawyer. Logan in. Landon in. Aiden and Claude. Shot coming in just wide. Grand Forks behind the net. Aiden takes control. Aiden tries to get it up to Logan. Good body, boys. Nice shot blocked by Gabe. Shot just wide. Nice shot by Aiden. Blocking that. Claude. Up to Sawyer. Sawyer sends it up. Sawyer again. Bouncing puck low. Aiden gets it out of the zone. Here comes Landon. Should be an icing. Claude giving chase. Behind his own net. Smart play. Claude knowing what time it was. And Zamboni time. End of 2. Going into the 3rd. Coming in at the start of the third here. All tied up 2-2. Shots are 14 for Grand Forks, 9 for Shakopee. I don't know if they're keeping track of that right. Seems like there's been more shots than that, but that's what the scoreboard says. We got one more period to find out who's going to come out on top here. Play-in game to find out seeding for the tournament. Looks like Landon, Jimmy, and Logan coming in. In with Aiden and Claude. Gabe back in net as always. And here we go. Third period, Jimmy giving chase. Here comes Grand Forks. Claude gets it up to Jimmy. Jimmy back to Aiden. Here comes Aiden. Full head of steam. Fires in. Blocker save. Logan. Jimmy. Here comes Logan. Ooh. Logan over to Jimmy. Here comes Landon. Fires in. Bouncing puck. Ooh, gets over the stick. Does not go through the legs though. Oh, nice. Oh, Landon. Off of a shin guard. Grand Forks sends it back around. Landon giving chase with Logan. And Aiden gets it back to Claude. Claude gets it up the ice to Logan. Jimmy giving chase. Coming off the ice. Gabe knocks it in behind the net. Uh-oh, out to the point. Ooh, Gabe with a nice stick save. Covers the corner. Comes Mason. Tries to get it out of the zone. Does not. Here comes Aiden. Along the boards to Mason. Mason gets it up the ice. Grand Forks sends it back in. Coming in. Gets to the far corner. Sawyer. Along the boards with Mason. Mason puts on the brakes. Grand Forks hits the wall. Claude. Mason. Mason controlling behind the net here. Tries to dump it up to Kelso. Kelso up to Sawyer. Gets it over to Caleb. Caleb, still there. Mason. Caleb, nice job. Kelso gets it out of the zone. Grand Forks comes in, looking to fire. Shot wide. Aiden and Kelso in there. Here comes Berg behind the net. Berg along the boards. He's got Sawyer to his left. Comes in, fires in. Shot behind the net. Kelso keeps it in. Nice job. Sawyer comes off, Berg comes off. Landon and Matt come on. Comes Grand Forks. Should be on net. Kelso giving chase. Come on, boys. Spread out. Let's go. Up the ice. Matt covering back for Kelso. Tries to get to Stebbins. It's up to Noah. Noah tries to get it to Landon. Stebbins takes control, gets it out of the zone, tries to get it to Matt. Just under his stick. Grand Forks back into the zone. No icing called. Kelso comes around the net. Gets it up to Matt. Here comes Grand Forks on Stebbins. Bouncing puck. Come on, boys. Get to the puck, let's go! Here comes Kelso, pushing up. Matt pressuring. Stebbins. Matt trying to control. Here comes Landon. Sends it across. Noah gets it out of the zone. Mason there. Landon, Logan, and Jimmy at center ice. Gets it taken away. Here comes Grand Forks entering the zone. Mason's there. Check away. Centers it. No one home. Gets it out of the zone. Logan giving chase. Comes Grand Forks again. Aiden in the corner. Nice shot by Claude. Here comes Logan. Come on, boys, skate. Grand Forks. Across the zone. Should be offsides, but no call. Right to the point. Fires in. Shot wide. Jimmy giving chase. Mason gets it out of the zone along with Jimmy. Jimmy's giving chase again. Nice, takes it away. Gets it up to Mason. Oh, Mason was there. Gotta start getting aggressive, boys. This is not aggressive. Sawyer, Landon, and Caleb come in with Kelso and Stebbins. Landon behind the net along with Sawyer. Here comes Grand Forks. Into neutral ice. Across the center ice. Into the zone. On Kelso. Kelso pushing into the boards. Nice shot by Gabe. Gabe with a nice block and covered. Landon at center, Caleb to his right, Kelso to his right, Sawyer to his left, Stebbins behind. Grand Forks controls out to the point, fires in, Caleb's there. Caleb tries to get it out, tries to get it up to Sawyer. Kelso gets it out of the zone, Sawyer giving chase, dumps it into the zone. Grand Forks behind their own net, Sawyer's there. Comes Grand Forks, across neutral ice, on Stebbins. Stebbins, poke check away. Stebbins again. Oh. Gets out of the zone, smart play. Fires in. Belly saved by Gabe. Mason, Logan, and Matt come on with Aiden and Claude. To his left, Aiden and Logan to his right, Claude behind. Nice minute up to him. Grand Forks from the point. Gabe saves it. Let's go, Mason. Win it back. Win it back. Here we go. Here we go. Mason, centering pass. Here comes Claude. No, that was Logan. Aiden giving chase. Here's Claude. Up the ice. Bouncing puck. Into neutral ice. Grand Forks. Nice. Mason takes it away. Here comes Logan. He's got Matt to his left. Fires across. Matt battling in the corner, comes away with it still. Still on it. Here comes Grand Forks, cross neutral ice. Aiden tries to get it up and should be icing. Forks wins control, fires in. Pad saved by Gabe. Grand Forks sends it down and out. Oh, weird bounce. Let's go, Kelso. Kelso to the corner. Gets it up the ice to Jimmy. Icing is the call. Landon at center. Kelso and Caleb to his right. Jimmy to his left. No icing's called. Grand Forks won that back. Jimmy's giving chase. Kelso tried to keep it in. Just a bit outside. Let's go, Black. Gets it up the ice. Nice. To Jimmy. Jimmy. Oh, come on. Oh, puck loose. Under the pad. Oh, almost got one there. Logan, Sawyer, and Mason come on with Aiden and Claude. Face off in front of Grand Forks goalie here. Wins it back to Aiden. Aiden fires, didn't get all of that. A little mad about it. Here comes Grand Forks. Across the ice. Mason giving chase along with Sawyer. Puck in the net. Aiden tries to get it out of the zone. Nice. Dumps it in. Claude. Comes Grand Forks. Centering pass coming. Nice stick save by Gabe there. Here comes Logan. All sides. Logan, Mason, and Sawyer again. Logan gets it to Sawyer. Sawyer gets it out of the zone. Tries to kick it up to himself. Does not. Grand Forks sends it in. Aiden behind the net. Oh, they take it from Aiden. Centering pass. Oh, Claude was there. Oh, bouncing puck. Gabe covers. Taking them both. We'll have a 5-on-5. Landing comes in with Matt and Noah. Stebbins and Kelso. 5-on-5 here. Grand Forks shoots. Gabe with a nice save. Noah. Come on, Noah. Get in front. Oh, puck gets through. A little battle coming here. Here comes Noah. Noah gets it out of the chips it out of the zone. Fires in wide. Uh-oh. Come on, Noah. Puck loose. Gabe with a nice save. Takes it in at center. Caleb sends it up, tries to get it to Mason. Grand Forks trying to get it out to the point. Mason gets it out. Grand Forks sends it across and neutral ice. Puck loose, across neutral ice again. Oh, puck just sitting there. Grand Forks sends it in. Aiden tracking it down. He's got 2 on. Kelso comes in to help. Grand Forks fires across. Grand Forks down around the net. Come on, boys, we need pressure. Grand Forks sending it over, D to D. Looking to fire in. They're just circling. They're making us chase. Aiden. He's got some room to work here. Here comes Aiden. 2 to beat. Here it comes. Oh, shot just high. Mason behind the net. Tries to get it over to Aiden. Logan. Into the zone. Off the ice. Come on, boys. Mason gets it up to Logan. Logan sends it down. And icing called. Nope. Waved off. Sawyer giving chase. Matt's on. Landon's on. Here we go. Landon. Logan tries to center. Sawyer giving chase here out of the zone. Matt gets it out. There's Landon. Tries to get it up. Nice job by Logan. Giving pressure. Nice job by Stebbins. Pressure. Big D by Shakopee there. Come on. Get it up. Nice job, Stebbins. Gets it out of the zone. Gets it over to, tries to get it to Noah. Matt sends it across. Gets it up to Mason. Mason looking to shoot. Fires in. Pad save. Jimmy fires in. Bouncing puck. Should be icing. Zone, Berg, Noah, Jimmy. Grand Forks sends it down again. Should be another icing. Aiden back at D. Jimmy. Out to Aiden. Aiden fires. Oh, here comes Grand Forks. 4-on-1. Claude tries to get it out. Oh, loose puck. Nice job by Aiden. Fires that. Jimmy trying to come out of the zone with it. Leaves it in the zone though. Claude, stick lift. 1-on-1. Nice job by Aiden again. Oh, don't just swat at it, boys. Come on. Comes Claude behind the net. Send it. Here we go. Mason. Oh no! There's Aiden. Sends it over. No one's there. Why do we got 4 on? Oh, Mason was knocked down. Comes Landon. 30 seconds remaining here. Bouncing puck low. Matt's in the corner here. Battling away. Keeping the battle going. Gets it over to Landon. Landon tries to center. Matt back to Landon. Landon back to Matt. Back to Aiden. Fires! Oh, almost a bouncing puck there. Matt giving chase. Gets it over to Kelso. Matt comes away with it. Fires in the corner. 3-0. And that will be a tie game. Not sure what happens in a playing game. We will find out. They are discussing.
The end of the game is going to end in a tie, but due to extra time, we are going to do a shootout.
So you heard her. Game ends in a tie. Tie goes in the stat sheet, but because there's extra time, we are going to play out a game with a shootout. Here we go. Landon's coming out first to shoot out here. Landon coming in slow, straight in. Oh, tries to shovel it and doesn't work. Here comes Grand Forks and on Gabe. Gabe is ready. Grand Forks. Gabe's there. Shot wide. Looks like Mason's coming out. Take the second one for Shakopee. Coming in from the right, left-handed, fires. Oh, Pat, blocker save coming. Still 0-0. Here comes Grand Forks. And here he comes on Gabe, coming in with a head of steam. Gabe's coming out of there. Oh! Sawyer comes out. Sawyer coming in. Oh, and fans. Shot wide. Comes Grand Forks again. Gabe. Gabe's coming out of the box. No goal. Slow and steady. Comes Jimmy. Jimmy. Oh, tries to go backhand. Gets the little drag away. And that would be their 4th shooter. Gabe needs to save this one. Comes Grand Forks. Gabe with a nice save. Who's coming out next? Aiden. Looks like Aiden's our last shooter. Aiden's coming in. Slow rolling it. They're picking his spot. Getting close. Oh! Bad save. That's Grand Forks winning. But it ends in a tie. So and tie game 2-2.
And our player of the game